Sports fans to the latest S&M production of the Sunday Night Sports Nerd Show. It is the most absurd 90 minutes of anything goes, smack talk, and a whole lot more. Every Sunday night, the sports nerd joins forces with three charismatic co-hosts who are a select group of sports nerds with attitude that are known in Nerd Nation as the Rampant. We are four of the most loudmouth, smack-talking nerds around, coming at you with some sick rips and rants, which may be just enough to make you pee your pants. So listen up, Nerd Nation. Let's rise and welcome the legend himself. He is the founder, he is the host, and he is the star of the Sports Nerd Show. Coming to you live, straight out of Lakewood, Florida, Scott, the Sports Nerd, right.
What's going on, people? How you doing? It's Scott, the Sports Nerd, and I got my buddies Big E, Elliot Lamba, and the one and only John G. Olson, who's got plenty of Bills propaganda for the show tonight, I'm sure.
Lots.
And
Lots.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so the next couple of minutes are going to kind of be in limbo right now because the game is still
we're watching
going
the
on.
Cowboys and Niners. We're gonna be
Live reaction. Yeah.
The Cowboys Niners. There's 2.5 minutes left to go. Niners are up by 6, and the Cowboys have it deep in their own territory. So
all 3 timeouts.
Yep.
This is what playoff football is all about.
Absolutely.
Oh!
Stop.
Now see, John's way ahead of us.
Okay, sorry. I'll shut up. I didn't know I was that ahead. Sorry.
Damn it.
I shall shut up. Sorry, guys. I thought Elliot was on the same time as me there, so that's why I did the oh. Hi, Katie.
I'm on a slight delay.
Hi, Katie.
Look at Jerry. I gotta get up.
Oh, he just missed it.
Interesting. And he got out of bounds.
Just missed that ball. Wow, Jones actually got up. I'm surprised he didn't need help to get up.
That's what I was saying. Like, geez, like had to look like labor intensive there for him to get out of the seat, man.
Oh gosh. Stand by, folks. We'll get with you here in just a second. We're really involved in this game. Oh, look out! Deck's going down. Ah!
Damn, you are.
Damn, you just got that.
Behind, bro.
Yeah.
You're way behind.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. What, John?
You'll see.
Get it! Oh.
That's what. That's what. Live reaction on the Sports Nerd Show, guys. Before we do the propaganda. Dude, 2-minute warning, man. So,
you know what? Before we say anything, I just want to say that last week I was so satisfied of the fact that, because you know what? It was all worth it to see the reaction on John's face that I had changed the outro dialogue.
Yes.
He was ready to cover his ears, waiting for the F-bomb.
I know, man. I appreciate it.
And I threw heaven at him.
It's great.
He did one of these.
It's great. Whoa, what? Wait, what?
What was that? It was all worth it, dude.
Yeah, man. Good times. Good times. Good times to be had by all.
All right, so fellas, now that we're at commercial break and it's 2-minute warning, how was your week? It was mine. Oh, we got a Facebook user. We got to get.
Hi, Facebook guest.
That was Carlos. Carlos, you're going to have to re-up your connection to Facebook. Give me a second, and I'll give you the link.
Oh, Nelly.
I don't know why Restream is now having you guys to reconnect. But Carlos, click on that link to connect your Facebook account to Restream once again. I apologize. It's not on me. It's on Restream. I don't know. I just work here. What can I tell you? So because we're seeing,
and he just pays for this shit.
I do pay for this shit. So I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on, you know. Hope you guys had a great week. I know John did. He's got a release today. It looked like it was a success. It's a work in progress. Good for you, John. Elliot, I hope you are happy and healthy.
Nope.
Ken is not joining us this evening. Unfortunately, he is under the weather. He doesn't want
somewhat healthy, but I'm not happy.
Yeah, so, he is under the weather. He doesn't want people to see him, I should say, sneeze, cough, and blow his nose. So he's going to be.
I already told you there was a solution for that.
There was a solution that he could have just turned off his video, but that's okay. Because I do have a question. And this goes back earlier in the game. Jerry Jones built this $1 billion stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Huh? And he put the jumbotron in the wrong place.
The field is running east-west instead of north-south to keep the sun out of play. And you can't punt the football without hitting the freaking monitor. What the hell's up with that?
Can I ask you a question? Why is it with all this gazillions of dollars that he has, can't he get something that blocks off those windows until the sun goes down and then raise them back up like a dome? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Anthony Slate.
Oh, he went past the line of scrimmage. Illegal pass.
Anthony Slate, reconnect your account, your Facebook account to
illegal
Restream.
forward pass. Oh, my bad. Sorry. That's a loss of down, too.
Oh.
Yeah, Anthony Slate, connect your Facebook account to Restream with that link, and so we can see your name.
Everybody's just Facebook user in today, huh? Damn.
Yep. Money, Katie. Well, Jerry Jones doesn't have common sense to begin with, so that's understandable.
Well, get the newer stadiums that have the big jumbotrons. They have them on the outer rim, not in the middle of the goddamn field. That hangs so low that punts are going to hit the damn thing.
Okay, he's congratulating you, John. How's that?
Whoever designed that place was a freaking moron.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah, baby.
That was 4th down, too. Nice.
Hell yeah. All we need is a first down, and this game is over.
Got to catch that, homie.
Garoppolo. Do not let Garoppolo pass the ball.
Oh. You have got to catch that.
I don't know about that. That's a little much.
That was a desperation throw right there.
He was stretched out and ready to hit the ground. Even if he would have got his hands on it, maybe ball hits the ground and pops out of his hands anyway.
Right.
That was just Dak throwing under pressure. Come on, just a first down is all we need.
Just a first down is all we need.
Well, now they got to start burning their timeouts.
Yep.
You know what happened to the Cowboys today, right? They filled their egos last week playing a second-string Philadelphia Eagles team.
Well, it looked like the second string was playing in Tampa today, too, so that's okay.
Well, actually, the second string did better than the first string.
Yeah, right?
Everybody just saying,
they gave themselves – how many people were like, oh, the Cowboys' offense is tremendous. They're going to steamroll over everybody now. Dude, they played the second string of the Philadelphia Eagles. They played all their starters, and they ran up the score, and they padded up their stats, only to give themselves a false sense of security.
I love it when the Cowboys get eliminated. You did, Anthony. Very good. Very good, sir. Very good. And Carlos, you're back as well. Thank you very much.
Hey, what's up, cuz?
First down. Whew, Dallas.
Defense. Automatic first down, baby.
Poor Dallas. Poor Dallas.
They've been getting they've been screwing up all damn game. Look at that. Yeah, there's the hole right there. That's easy. That's a bear hug and a takedown.
Just a moment of silence for Ken Koslow and his playoff dreams.
I knew. You know what? He probably was worried he'd get sicker if he came on the show. He was protecting himself. After
Why are
he
you wrapping the
after
guy
he
up and bringing him
dogged-
down like
after he-
that?
He thought he was dogging me on Facebook when he said, and Elliot could go watch it on Nickelodeon with the rest of the freaking slime heads. Guess what? I had planned on watching it on Nickelodeon. Hello?
Right.
Who wants to listen to Jim Nance and Tony Romo?
I know. I hear you. Right. That's true.
Nickelodeon was actually fun. The NFC East, at least 3 teams were eliminated at the start of the season. And the only reason the Cowboys won is because of the other 3 teams.
Ken's coming up. Look out.
No.
Do you know that if they lose this game, they will have gone the entire season without beating a team with 10 wins or more? Even the Lions and the football team were able to beat a 10+ win team.
Thank you, Anthony.
All right. Let's run that clock.
Running the
They
clock.
still got some timeouts.
Yeah, I just sent Ken the link, so he may be coming up after all. We'll see.
Oh, he wants to smack talk now. He wants to like really get into Elliot's grill, man. This will be great. It's exciting.
Oh, so John.
I know there's one thing I want to talk about eventually when we get past all the Buffalo Bill hoopla and all that kind of
Oh, dude, we won't have any time at the end of the show. I'm going an hour and 15 minutes of nothing but smack talk.
Can I mute him?
No,
Yeah.
you can't mute him. You can only
You
mute
can.
the tab. Yeah, Ken doesn't do smack talk.
Third down. Last time out.
And now no more timeouts.
There we go. They got a first down. That's all she wrote. What was it? Third and what? Third and 12. Third and 10.
Third and 9 or something like that.
Yeah. I can't believe how calm you are. Like if this was my team, I couldn't talk. I couldn't even be on camera right now.
Yeah, I'm the same way with the Browns. If it was the Browns,
You
I'd
got to
go
remember,
crazy.
John, I have a pacemaker and a heart condition.
He
Bro, I
has
was
to
having-
remain calm, John. He has to.
I don't
He's
want some mechanical thing blowing out of my chest.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Hey, it's a Ninja Turtle. Oh, you guys aren't watching Nickelodeon, sorry.
No, I don't have. I'm in Canada. We don't get the gloriness that is Nickelodeon.
What's the temperature right now in Edmonton, John?
It's above freezing. It's definitely warmer here than it is in Buffalo. So
The only smack talk Ken ever talks is about the food he makes.
I know, right?
We had our cold past month, man. It's been above freezing now for the past couple of days, which is unseasonably warm for late January and
Snow on the
tundra.
ground? You got any snow?
Of course. There's it doesn't leave for like 6 months. We don't get piles of it here. Like it's not
Okay.
like out east where it's like wet and like stacks up and
You don't get the lake effect snow because that's how
Snow
Northeast
plows.
Ohio, Eastern New York, or
It's
Western New York.
very. But see, the thing is you might get this much snow on the ground, but it's freaking ice because it's just so damn cold, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, here we go. 3rd and 10. I don't know who to root for. Oh, look at the. Shut up, John.
Man, it was colder than a witch's tit and a brass bra up in Buffalo the other night. Debo!
That, my friend, is
Get him,
game.
Debo! Yeah!
Friend is game. Game,
Ball game, baby.
set, match. Debo, bro. Did he go down? No knee. No, that's
Went
first
down in
down.
bounds.
That's a first down.
Ooh, maybe not. But they can't stop the clock.
Oh, that's gonna be close.
I guess, yeah. I don't know, man. That's ticky tack. I'd leave it first down.
Well, here's the thing: they can't stop the clock.
Yeah. First time.
Oh man, the nose could have just barely got
They just measured it. They just measured it.
Adios, Cowboys, one and done. If we don't win another game, I'm just happy we kicked Cowboys right the fuck out of.
Well, you know, and you know what? Going into this game, the Niners were underdogs, but they were all saying, everybody was saying, the Niners can win this game. It's not a given.
Look at them just.
No, because and you know what? They lost Nick Bosa early in the game.
Yeah, they did.
And the defense still stood up.
Kim, we got you.
And if we didn't give that gift to Dallas towards the end of the game here, or in the earlier part of the fourth quarter, we were actually going to put this game away earlier.
Yep.
But, you know, like last week, San Francisco had to put some drama in my ass.
On behalf of the sports nerds, we'd like to thank the Cowboys for their participation in the 2021 playoffs.
It's under review right now. You never know. You never know. I mean, this is one of those times where, you know.
Dak was saying this was their year. This is the time. We are ready. This is all we're going to do.
After last week, when they played against the second-string Eagles team, every Cowboy in existence, our offense is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katie, I wouldn't be excited about the Niners coming to Lambeau either. I mean, that's going to be a tough outfit for Green Bay.
Man, Green Bay Buffalo Super Bowl final. I'm calling it now. No?
I don't know.
I can't disagree with you.
I tell you what, you got that guy down in Tampa that really likes to push it to the limit. You know what I'm saying?
Push it to the limit.
Philly today.
Oh yeah, dude, that was just depressing. My buddy's an Eagles fan. We were going back and forth. He's just like, man, we need a new quarterback. I'm like, dude, Jalen's been 2 years, man. I mean, people were ready to write Josh off after year 2. Just give him weapons.
I mean, you saw my tweet last night. I'm lamenting looking at the Browns and then looking at the offenses that Buffalo and Cincinnati ran yesterday and how they played. And I'm just depressed. I am.
As soon as this game's over, we'll talk about it. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll have an in-depth discussion about that little topic there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just got to see the end of Cowboys.
Dallas. They got 1 minute to go. It's still under review in my screen.
Hey, according to Anthony Slate there, he's thinking that
again, this guy's originally from Rochester, New York.
According to
Tennessee, because you know you're a diehard Tennessee fan because you just moved to Tennessee, huh?
Right.
According to his prediction, Buffalo's going to go to Tennessee and lose.
Yeah, right. I don't even know. What do you say? I have it muted. I don't even know.
It says I'm calling Tennessee and Green Bay.
Oh, no. I didn't hear the call on the field first down. What is it?
Hang on. Let's see what's going on.
Oh, they're respotting.
Oh, they're respotting it. Oh, man. Oh, how close is this going to be? Holy moly, donut shop.
They brought it back like a couple of inches.
Yeah. Oh.
But is it still going to be a first down? That's the question.
That much.
Your hometown, Anthony, is Rochester, New York, sir.
Oh, man. Look at that.
You have to support your hometown. Not where you live now. That's like me being a diehard Edmonton Elks fan. No. Ride or die. I could live in Timbuktu. It's Buffalo.
John can move to the Caribbean and it'd still be
Buffalo. I could be in Turkmenistan. It's Buffalo. Buffalo or die.
He grew up in Anthony. He grew up in Toronto. It's going to be Buffalo the whole way. Come on.
All the way.
All day.
No.
Believe it or not,
Anthony, I've lived in Florida for more than half of my life since I was 12 years old. and it's still going to be the Cleveland Browns over the Buccaneers.
Because some people are more masochist than others.
Yes. Yeah, Katie, I don't blame you for that one at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Even the people in D.C. don't want to claim the Washington football team.
I know.
Supposedly, it's going to be the Washington Admirals next season. That's the rumor.
What a bad secret that was.
I know, right? It's already been leaked on the internet.
Yep. Came like 4 weeks early. They were supposed to announce it on 2/2/22 on Groundhog Day.
Oh, baby, this is crazy, man. Let's go. Like, what's going to happen here? It's got to be. They
can't go for it. They got to kick this thing.
Nail in the coffin, bro. Just freaking go for it. Really?
Get half in it. I think they're just going to let the clock run down.
Dude, that's Deebo Samuel.
It's field position, dude.
I wouldn't give the ball back to the Cowboys, bro. Like, even you take the chance, it's halfway. They have to score a touchdown anyways.
They do, but now they're going to have to go a longer distance with no.
They don't have any time. They don't have any timeouts. There's like 30-something seconds. I'd say go for it. But then again,
if they get stopped where they are right now, that gives Cowboys a shorter field. They're playing the strategy game here.
I hear you.
As far as field position, it's going to be a lot harder for the Cowboys to go 90-something yards in 38 seconds.
Dude, this is the playoffs, dude. 40 seconds left. Go for it, man. I just end it.
They haven't even put that kind of drive together throughout the whole damn game. What makes you think they're going to do it with 38 seconds?
They're going to go. They're going for it, though. Look at them.
Are they?
I think so. Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Are they trying to drive them offside or something? They got one timeout.
No, because the clock's already stopped.
Why am I not seeing Ken's messages? Can you guys see Ken's messages?
Game over. There. Like I told you. Go
for
it.
Hush.
Army, what's up,
you're winning. You got it.
Army, what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Sorry, dude. I totally forgot. Oh, there's a
false start.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Now they're going to have to punt it.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, thanks, Katie.
Trent Williams. Come on, dude.
What, he put his head? What? Where is that? I didn't even see that. There was not a false start.
He didn't do shit.
Bro, there was no false start there at all.
Where was the false start?
Hi, Army. There wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought they were going to clock the center for putting his head down a little bit.
Nobody's head moved in that thing. Nothing. I mean,
Roger Goodell radioed down to the field
bro. What a bull!
That's ridiculous. There was no false start there. Nobody moved until this ball was snapped.
That is the stupidest call I've seen. Well, next to the Cincinnati one.
Next to the Cincinnati game.
Holy moly, donut shop, bro! You gave Dak 32 seconds now
to go 80 yards.
Bro, the NF.
I'm telling you, man. Roger Goodell phoned down to the field and told the ref to throw a flag.
Yeah, Katie, he is hyperventilating. You are correct.
Bro.
What the hell? I mean, did you guys see any movement on the
line?
I
didn't see anything, dude. Like, not even a flinch, not even a hand.
No.
Dude, that's insanity.
All right. You're ahead of us. Remember that.
I didn't say anything. I didn't even see it. I was looking on Twitter to see if people were complaining.
Oh, CeeDee Lamb just got hurt.
Oh, nice play.
Someone did, Anthony. Someone did. Yes, Katie, it's Twitter. Someone's always complaining. You are correct. Yes. Ugh.
Whew. I'm starting to believe more and more the NFL is rigged.
Bro, I can't believe that.
That was a bogus call.
Agreed.
That's dude. If I was a freaking Niners fan, holy moly, donut shop, man. Wow.
Well, just think what Raiders fans feel like today.
Yeah. Bro.
Get him.
Madness. Madness, bro.
They let them right back into the game, dude.
No one's even saying anything on Twitter. Wow.
I didn't see any movement.
There wasn't.
No one's saying a thing, man. Wow, dude.
What the Sam hell is going on here? Holy cow.
It's called NFL officiating.
Oh, Katie, you're being such a homer.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
This game should have been over right now.
Was he got at least 2 more shots, you think?
It depends. They got to tackle him in bounds is what they got to do.
14 seconds, yeah. They got no timeouts.
They can't let them get to a sideline.
Well, this is a weird.
Get him! Now! Yeah, they're not going to be able to spike it.
Not enough time?
No! Time's over! Yeah! Oh, no, they're going to say, oh, there was 1 second left. Watch.
Ooh, I don't know.
Ran out.
No, they didn't have 1 second.
They took off.
No,
that's it. That's
Ball
it.
game. Ball
That's
game.
it.
Ball game.
Wow.
Screw you, Dallas. Trying to cheat your ass to a victory.
Come on, Ken. Come on. Ken's
Jerry
trying.
was slipping dollars to the ref.
Game over, baby.
Oh, the ref, dude. You see what the ref did?
What? He just went,
Dude,
boom.
the ref took up the ball, put it back, and then put it forward. Oh, dude. Oh.
Oh, no, he put it back because they spotted it too far forward. That's what it was.
Oh,
that's okay.
Man.
Basically, you know what that ref did? He made up for the bullshit call they made earlier.
Damn, dude.
There he is. There he is. Ken with no camera. Can you hear us, Ken? Ken, can you hear us?
Hey, Ken, the referees almost gifted you a victory today. They must have known you weren't feeling well.
Well, you're not getting his camera, but we need his microphone. He's obviously not hearing us. Or he's not being.
Damn, dude.
There were two bad ref moves on that in that last minute, or in that last 38 seconds. There was no way that Trent Williams should have been called for a false start. The game should have been over at that point. So payback when the referee said, you know what? I need to move this ball back.
Ken, say something, man. Come on.
He's speechless.
Whew. Damn, dude. That is a dirty way. Dirty way to end the game, man. Like, regardless, man. That's just, oh.
Well, you see, if they didn't do dirty the first thing with the false start, they would have never had a chance to do the dirty on that last snap or that last,
I got to say
never gotten to that point, is what I'm saying.
I got to say this. There was a comment I saw on Twitter earlier all the proof that you need as to why Aaron Rodgers only has one Super Bowl. Watch Mike McCarthy coach.
Yeah. Oh, they were saying there was a story about the fact that if they get eliminated early in the playoffs, that the offensive coordinator could be taking his job starting next season.
Well, the OC's done a great job with what he's done.
Yeah. He used to be quarterback for the Cowboys, too.
Yeah.
I forget his name, though.
Well, if we could hear Ken, he'd know who he would tell us. But
I think McCarthy's days in Dallas are over now.
It's only his first season, isn't it? Is it his second season?
Second
season?
Second. But you know what? It's like our Army said earlier. He sent me a thing saying that, or he sent a thing out saying that McCarthy should be fired because of poor clock management.
Well, that's been his.
You saw the meme I put out last week.
Well, that's just been his modus operandi his whole career is bad clock management.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's a horrible play call. Like the play before that was Dak running with no timeouts, right up the gut.
Seconds, right.
Well, thank you, Army.
You can't run the ball in that situation.
Dude, that's exactly like that's why. Just before I said that, just before that happened, I said, "What do they have? Two shots?" Because you throw with 14 seconds left, and you need a touchdown.
What did I say? They can't have a play to the middle of the field.
Right. Not
only did they run, but they ran he didn't even run towards the sideline.
I know, right?
That's like I'm sitting here trying to process this in my head. This is Mike.
But why would no? But wait a second. Dak Prescott is no moron. He could override some shit like that and say, "No, I'm not freaking running right now."
That's mind-blowing.
I
like
tell
the
you
way
what,
that game just ended, I can't believe it's over. You know what?
Tell you what, McCarthy is done. That last play right there, he's done, dude. Yeah, the quarterback run was senseless. With no timeouts, 14 seconds. They had to get up at the 6-second mark. 6 seconds to go. They had to try to scramble to spike the ball. And then that referee stepped in to adjust where the spot was. But again,
but the referee has to place the ball.
It should have never got to that point.
But the referee, it's not on the referee because the referee has to place the ball exactly where it's supposed to be. And,
exactly.
when they put the ball down, it was 1 yard ahead where it should have been. So the referee came in to correct that and moved it back to where it should have been.
Dude.
That's not on the referee. That's on the play call before that when you got Dak Prescott trying to run for a freaking first down and no timeout.
Two shots to the end zone. Like that Rich Eisen just tweeted out. He's like, okay, they're at least going to get a Hail Mary. And then he's like, you retweeted. They did not. Like it's
hey, Katie, if he would have overridden McCarthy, it's no big deal because McCarthy's his job is on the line anyway.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So if McCarthy would have had a problem with it, he would have probably lost his job anyway.
Yes.
Dak would have. As a matter of fact, Jerry Jones is probably sitting up in the booth already calling for his replacement.
That's wow, dude. Wow. Anyways,
that was
congratulations to the 49ers. San Fran.
Yeah, Katie should know. Katie should know. She's got history with McCarthy with being a Green Bay coach. She's having PTSD issues right now. What the hell was that last sequence, guys?
Dude,
you saw the meme that I put out that one day that said 13-year-olds that play Madden have better time clock management than Mike McCarthy. They know clock management better than him because he stinks.
I can't believe I just
terrible.
saw that. I can't believe I just saw that.
How about that play where they faked the punt and then it took them forever to get the freaking punt team off the field. Then they brought the offense on and they got to delay a game. What the hell was that?
Yeah.
McCarthy's a buffoon.
Buffoon. That's a Scrabble word. Buffoon. That's a Scrabble word. I like it.
Triple word score, a Scrabble word. There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
As a matter of fact, I don't think that they're going to make him Uber his way back to his house today. He won't be back next season.
Yeah, Katie, the fake punt was great. It was a great play call. But
It was a great call.
Yeah, I don't think that was.
But
Mike
what happened
McCarthy,
right afterwards was freaking ridiculous. It was like Keystone Cops.
Bro,
Yes.
I'm just I can't believe that just happened. That's like wow. It's not the quarterback. That was total coach, man. That was 100% coach.
You know why Dallas even got to this point? It's because they went 6-0 against the NFC least. Okay. And they went 0 and whatever against teams that had 10+ victory.
Yes, they did not beat a team with multiple. Yeah, you're right.
When I saw that they were going to play the Niners and the Niners had 10 wins, that was enough for me to say Dallas hasn't won a game like that all year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they were 6. They finished basically the season 12-5. That means they were 6-5 against teams outside the NFC East. One game over 500.
Yep.
That doesn't even qualify to be a contender.
Well, the Cowboys have been overrated in my mind all season long, based on what's been going on. I mean, they really have.
6-0 against the garbage NFC least, and that's why they made it. Because they play in the worst division in football. Period. And I shouldn't be upset about it because I love.
Yeah, I know. Don't be too sad right now, man. Pretty sure.
No, you know what pisses me off is that they put the Cowboys on this pedestal this year as if they were a juggernaut, but yet they only made it because they beat up on a division of teams that have no clue on how to play the game of football.
Yeah.
Okay.
But bro, that's the NFL. They have the Cowboys as America's team, so they got to prop them up, as you know. So it's to be expected, right? It's totally to be expected. But I'm sad for Ken because I like Ken, but I'm happy for you. You got your 49ers are through, man. Now you got to go to Lambeau.
Yeah, I mean we've been there before. We've done that before. You know what? I like our defense. The offense, sometimes I wonder.
Clarky, I haven't even started yet, man. Don't worry, you're here for it. Dude.
Played well. What? Play well. What? After the game with the Suns?
Clarky in the house. Clarky. Oh, all right. Now that Clarky's here, we can continue.
Hey, can we at least at some point discuss the atrocity that happened in the Raiders-Bengals game?
Yeah, let's start with that. Let's go there. Bengals beat the Raiders yesterday by 7 points, which just so happens to be the controversy. I don't remember the time where it was, but
it was in the first half.
Late
in the first half, the game was 13-6.
Right. Joe Burrow runs to his right towards the end zone.
Towards the sideline.
Towards the sideline. And throws his pass into the end zone, which was caught for a touchdown. However, there was an inadvertent whistle before the ball reached the receiver, which means by rule, the play should have been dead and played over.
By rule. That's important that you remember that. By rule.
Yeah. By rule. Okay. The play was not called dead. The touchdown stood. And after the game, the NFL...
No, wait a second. The touchdown stood because the referees got into a little powwow and discussed it. And they probably said, you know what? We want to keep our jobs and keep the NFL happy. Let's go ahead and say we didn't hear the whistle blew after the ball was caught.
Well, again, I go back to... The NFL released a statement saying after conferring with each other on the field, it was determined that the whistle was blown after the ball was caught. Lies.
Liars.
Because there is such a thing called technology and videotape.
And audio And audio
tape. The whistle clearly blew in the middle of while the ball was in the air before it reached the receiver.
And did you see the reaction? Wait a second. Did you see the reaction of the Las Vegas defenders?
They stopped for like a half a second. Yes.
They slowed up because they heard the whistle. Anytime you hear a whistle, you automatically stop playing.
Ken, you're gonna have to reauthorize your account for some reason. Give me a second, I'll give it to you. Which is weird. That's Ken that said he's here, but it's
kind of like the rule where if your helmet comes off, the play is dead. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It should be, yes.
Once a whistle blows, the play, and the heinous atrocity of it all is that the supervisor of officials of the NFL came out and said in a statement that the whistle blew after the catch, when all over the media, all over every single outlet, sports outlet, any outlet you wanted to look at, they kept playing it over and over and over again. And you can clearly hear the whistle blow before the ball got to the receiver.
Correct.
So the NFL not only screwed up, not only ripped off the Raiders once again with their own made-up rules on the fly, okay? They turn around and lie about it afterwards. There is evidential proof.
Let me clarify something. The NFL statement says that the officials on the field determined that the whistle was blown after the catch was made. The NFL isn't saying itself that this is what happened. They're just relaying what they were told by the officials at the time.
So basically, the officials are full of crap.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of the worst officiated games I have ever seen.
Well, Jerome Boger and his crew aren't getting another game now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So wait a second. If the NFL basically upholds the decision of the crew, why are they not letting them do another playoff game the rest of the season?
Yeah, it's
because they were wrong.
Yes.
Jerome Boger needs to be fired. That entire crew needs to be fired.
There's the world's smallest violin though for the Raiders. Okay, world's smallest violin.
I get that.
You know,
but
does take away. It does take away the fact that Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow are freaking amazing.
Yes, they are.
Amazing.
Yeah, but you know what? This has been a trend with the NFL against the Raiders since the days of Al Davis and Pete Rozelle.
Man.
Because Pete Rozelle couldn't stand Al Davis. You know the hardest thing Pete Rozelle had ever had to do in his entire
and Al Davis, the Lombardi Trophy.
Al Davis, the Lombardi Trophy.
Yes.
And since then, the Raiders have paid the price. And I don't excuse the Raiders because
none, Katie.
They're a collection of criminals. Now. They're a collection of criminals and misfits. I get that. But at the same time, it's suspicious that the NFL released a bunch of emails on John Gruden, but not on anybody else.
They won't. That's just what Katie said. The NFL has no interest at all in correcting issues. Remember all that crap that happened with the Bills and the Buccaneers with all those suspect. They didn't even address those bullshit calls.
Yeah,
didn't even address them because that's what the NFL.
They like to cover shit up.
Move on.
They like to cover shit up. Yep.
That's it. Clarky, I like you, man. I like you. That's why I don't want to go too hard in. I should probably wait for you to go watch the game before I go all in on Patriots because I like you. But I will be insufferable for about 15, 20 minutes. I'm just saying. Tell your friends.
15 to 20 minutes. That's all you got, John? Is 15 to 20
minutes?
I
got more, but I don't want to, I don't want this to be the Buffalo Bills propaganda tour. Okay? Just,
So anyway, congrats to the Bengals.
Yeah, man. Good for Cincy, man. First,
again, and like John said, Burrow and Chase are the best.
Did you see their social media team yesterday with one of the tweets they sent?
No, what'd they say?
You can send that text now.
Yes. Because the last time the Bengals won a playoff game, text messaging didn't even exist.
Bravo.
So
to
guess
Cincy,
what?
Man.
So guess what that does? The Bengals winning that game. It puts Detroit in another highlighted position of how much losers they are.
The longest team to not win a play.
They are now 30 years
Longest.
without a playoff win.
Damn.
The
Damn,
futility of Detroit shows up at every turn.
Where's Nosy when you need him, right,
Where's
John?
Nosy at?
Dude, Nosy doesn't like me anymore because I don't play Call of Duty with him anymore, man. He doesn't even come around anymore. He hates me. You know, trying to turn my leaf here, man. You know, and he's just not supportive of me. Yeah, let's be honest. He's got a girlfriend now. He hasn't had a girlfriend for about 3 or 4 years, so that's why he always shows up. Now he's got a girlfriend, so it takes up all his time, right? So that's the real reason. Let's be honest. Or he hates me.
Ken, one thing I want. Ken's in the chat, guys. I'm gonna bring this up as we did earlier. Ken, I just have a question for you, and I want you to respond in the chat. Why is it Jerry Jones builds $1 billion stadium and he built it so the field faces east-west, and there isn't enough room to punt a freaking football? Just saying. You know, it is what it is. I'm just saying.
It's Jerry, man.
Well, yeah.
Jerry, when you got money, bro, you do whatever you want, right? I think that's pretty evident with everything that's going on in the world.
All right, I'm gonna hand over the mic.
He's going to relinquish control over to John.
Yeah, to John G. Olson.
The long overdue tirade.
The Bills, the normal Bills propaganda, and his reflections, opinions, and comments on the beatdown that was the Buffalo Bills over the New England fuck you Patriots.
Are totally supported by the Sports Nerd Nation.
Yes.
Except for
The
Clarky.
following comments are totally
Clarky just rage quit.
The following comments are totally
supported by the Sports
Nerds
think
and
everyone,
the Sports Nerds Nation.
I think everyone in the NFL, save like a couple of states in the Northeast, were Bills fans last night and were so freaking happy because let's be brutally honest. The Patriots didn't go quietly into the night, okay? They got mass murdered. They got absolutely their dynasty is in the past. It is dead. Like we were saying in Discord, Scott, murdered.
Yes.
Absolutely mass murdered. It's done.
You know what? They were mutilated.
Finished.
They were hacked up. They look like a victim of a combination of Scream, Jason, and
Freddy Krueger. Yes.
Bro, it was like.
Oh, don't forget Michael Myers.
Like let's just put this into perspective. This is a stat. This is quite interesting. I threw it up in this, the Sports Nerds Facebook group too. The perfect. It's never been done before. The perfect offensive game for an NFL team. 7 possessions, 7 touchdowns. The only time they didn't score a touchdown is when they did the kneel down at the end.
On their 8th drive.
Oh,
yes.
Don't forget. Not one punt or field goal attempted.
Or interception.
Or loss of ball, punt, not even a 4th down. Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. The perfect offensive game. Here's another stat for all you jackass and jackhole Josh Allen haters over the past couple of years. How many touchdowns did Josh have?
5.
How many incompletions did Josh have?
4.
How you like them apples, Boston? Huh?
Look.
Yeah, and you should have heard the dipshits on Boston TV last night going, "Oh, Josh Allen isn't all that. This team is overrated." They were still talking that shit.
Hey, John, can you really quick address Army's comment? Never count Belichick out.
Yeah, right, bro. Like I could totally see him retiring now. Like he'll just be like, bro, like the biggest losses in his career have happened like 2 or 3 of them in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And it's all been from Buffalo. That old narrative that New England's in our head, that they're the kings of the East and dead. It's dead. It's dead. This shows you what the real power in that franchise was, and he's in Tampa Bay right now.
Tom Brady.
It was Tom freaking Brady.
You know what Bill Belichick is grateful for today? That he had to wear a mask through the entire game so nobody could see his face.
Exactly, Katie. I love the Bible reference. That's Proverbs 16:18.
And he was
a sports company that his pride goeth before the fall. Very good.
Spirit before a fall. Absolutely.
And
Let's get Bible. Let's get biblical. Let's go.
He was so heated that his eyebrows were frosted. Did you notice that?
Dude, he did. You know what? He didn't even. Usually at the end of a playoff game, like the coaches like shake hands and have a little word or whatever. It was like a shake hand and then just past McDermott. You know what McDermott probably said? He probably said, "Suck my balls, Bill." That's probably what he said. Okay, now that we got this out of the way, Katie, you're gonna love this. Okay. Just in case anyone wants to give me anything. Okay.
I thought you were losing weight. Why do you need a 3X?
Well, I like the bigger for the football. I could do a 2X, but a 3X is just more comfortable for a football jersey, right?
Yes.
Micah Hyde's interception.
That was amazing. Dude, that's gonna be one of the best interceptions I have ever seen in my life. I mean, dude just went over and got it.
Oh my God.
I mean, just grabbed it. I mean, it was headed right into the receiver's hands, and Micah Hyde said, "Nope, I'm taking it."
Honestly, if I could just real quick, he set the tone for what was going to happen to the Patriots.
Yes,
with that play.
Yes,
I thought it was a touchdown. I'm sitting here going, "It's 7-7."
He took whatever little confidence Mac Jones had, and he totally sucked it right out of him. Okay, because that ball was there, and Micah Hyde, even the announcers and everybody, one of the greatest defensive plays you're ever going to see.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
Set the tone.
It's the Micah Hyde standing. That's what I'm doing. I'm this guy. I've been a raving fan of his since Green Bay. When we signed him, I was like, "This is the freaking dude. This is the dude. This is the heart and soul of a defense. This is great. Let's build around him." They go and get Poyer. They get all these young bucks, all these good kids. But Micah freaking Hyde. Not only that, did you see that punt return he got? Would have been 6 if he didn't trip over his own player's foot.
Right. Yep. I did see that. Yeah.
Got in the way, fell down, and kind of like tripped him up. And he was like, "Listen, Micah Hyde is like," and I haven't even started on Josh Allen yet. I haven't even started yet.
I love it.
Oh, you know who I want to give much props to?
Yes, sir.
Devin Singletary.
Oh.
Yes.
Motor.
Yes, the Bills running game made an appearance in the game last night. Oh, John.
Hey, you know what? Whoa. Time out. Hey, time out. You cannot do that on live camera when you cover your ears for an F-bomb, okay? That's hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy.
I know. I get it. It's hypocrisy. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm just saying.
20 years of frustration.
I'm giving Devin Singletary credit because nobody else did. To this point, Singletary was a punchline as far as being a running back for the Buffalo Bills. And I think I put out a comment that said what the Buffalo Bills did last night was exact 25 years of revenge on Bill Belichick and the Patriots for all those times that they ridiculed the Bills with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Bills had to take it each and every time.
Every time. Took it on the chin.
Do you notice Buffalo could have taken all their starters out for the fourth quarter. They wanted to lay the hammer.
And you want to know why? Because, like you said, we've had to deal with that crap. Belichick and Brady running the scores up on us for 20 plus years. Okay, and then you heard the jackhole drink again. These New England fans who aren't even going to show up to their teams' games in the next couple of years because they're going to be mediocre at best. They're sitting there, the Bills didn't have to wicked piss or run up the score on us. We got to go to the ba-fa-ka-ha-ba-ha-ba. Like, this is what we've dealt with. So good for McDermott, good for Dable, good for all of these.
They stayed aggressive, John. They didn't lay back on their laurels.
No. They were on a vengeance tour.
Yes.
In that game.
Yeah.
They wanted to exact as much revenge and put Bill Belichick in such a place that basically drained 25 years of frustration out.
He's going to remember it. That's going to be like, the dynasty, but do you remember how he went out? Like, that's dude, I texted my kid. My kid and me were texting back and forth throughout the game. And he's just like, it's like 27-3. Like, it's pretty good. I'm like, more. Keep freaking piling it on. Don't stop.
Oh, by the way,
it was totally personal. Damn right, Ken. It was.
By the way, why didn't they get flagged for taunting when the fan threw a dildo at Kendrick Bourne?
And that's just, bro. Whoever did that, I love you. I'm like, and that's going to be tradition from now on. Every time these jackhole drink again, Patriots come to Orchard Park, there shall be dildos.
They did that a few years ago to Chris Hogan.
Yeah, they do it all the time. It's great. They do it all the time. I love it. Whoever, like, Bill's Twitter's like, how do they sneak these things in?
I was going to say, how do they get these things into the game, John? How do they do it, man?
I think that's like a subliminal message that says, up yours, Patriots.
Oh, yeah. They called it Mac Jones's mouth guard last night.
Dude, well, here's the thing, though. I had a feeling that, and I think I told my cousin, Buffalo's going to win by about 3 touchdowns. Why? Yeah. Because Mac Jones is not yet an NFL quarterback. He may never be. Okay? Because his psyche was totally destroyed last night. And the only reason he did anything was because he got garbage time freaking points.
Yeah, him and Kendrick Bourne were like the only 2 guys that seemed to show up on that team last night. Like, that's it. And I'm not a Mac Jones hater.
First of all, historically, rookie quarterbacks never do well in their first playoff game.
Right, period. Right. But this is what's going to be great as a Bills fan, knowing that the standard is Josh Allen in that division, and now because the Bills have always had the 8-8 seasons, middle of the pack. They've never been able. That's what is in store for New England now because he's a freaking unicorn, man. You're not going to find another Josh Allen. So you are a middle of the road. You might get a wild card here and there. And you've spent all that freaking money last season on. I think they got 1 catch for 30 yards. That
$131 million in free agency for wide receivers last year.
No. Don't forget the 2 tight ends.
Oh yeah, that's the one catch for 30 yards they got last night.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And where was Jonnu Smith? Whatever happened to him?
Yeah, he's just disappeared totally. And then all their whole defense. Like, I hate to break it to you, this is the thing. This was the perfect offensive game by Buffalo. This was like the New England Patriots were ranked number 2 defense in the freaking league.
Yeah.
Not over the last 4 games they were.
Not over the last 4 games because of the Bills totally destroying their. I think it was the Colts. I think it was the Colts who did it first. So big shout out to Indy. Sorry for your season, destroying, but you did that, right? That Saturday night game ruined it for the Patriots.
I kind of feel though that in the back of his mind, Mac Jones was still not confident because of that 3-pass performance. I don't give a shit how much the wind was blowing.
Yeah.
When you have a rookie quarterback and you basically hamstring him and say, you're not throwing the ball tonight.
Yep.
That's got to say to him. He's got to say to himself, well, shit, why the hell did you drop me?
Yeah, exactly.
Why the hell am I even on this team?
Yeah. And it's not like they don't got good receivers. Like Kendrick Bourne is no joke, man. Good dude. right? Aguilar, whatever. I mean, that guy's what, like 1,000 years old now? He's been in the league for seems that long.
But you see,
But
that
like
running
Hunter
game,
Henry's a good tight end. Like,
that running game didn't work like it did in the game.
No, sir.
No,
Because we stuffed that damn box, didn't we?
Exactly.
We stuffed that box.
Because
Yeah.
they know Mac Jones wasn't going to beat them. It was if anything was going to beat them or keep them in the game, it was their running game.
Yeah, and we stifled it. It was
Buffalo
great.
shut that down.
Katie brings up a good point, John. Are you surprised about Diggs having a real? I mean, he had one big catch.
Yeah, he had that big 45-yarder. No, and that was against J.C. Jackson, the shutdown corner.
Yeah.
Right.
You know why? Because, and I've said this before, there are a lot of mouths to feed in Buffalo when it comes to the passing game.
No one got an ego.
And everybody, defenses are going to defer to putting all their attention to Stephon. That leaves
Dawson Knox.
Dawson Knox, not just Dawson Knox, but Gabriel.
Yep.
Gabriel Davis. Isaiah freaking McKenzie.
Isaiah
freaking McKenzie.
Yep.
You start putting
Emmanuel Sanders.
You start putting all your attention on Stephon, and you're going to get burned by the rest of them.
Right. Yeah. Go double team him. I dare you. Go.
That's why Stephon isn't having the explosive games he did last year.
Right.
Because he's no longer the main. He's no longer the one target that everybody can focus on.
Because he's so respected, it opens up the offense. And now this is the best thing. This is why the unicorn is amazing. Because what happens? What happens when there's a blitz or something like that? What does Josh do? He just runs it for 40 yards.
Yeah.
But they still have to respect him because he can throw it like a laser.
And not just that, but the Bills had a running game that night.
Thank you, Army.
So that made the passing game even better.
Exactly. You can't defend it. When the Bills are on like this, there's no team that can compare to them. There isn't. I mean, like, they're just okay. Katie, I gotta address this. Okay, this is my theory. Well, okay, except for San Fran. I love San Fran. Right? Let's go San Fran. I'm addressing this. The photo of the ref kicking the dildo. Here's my theory on dildos because they check if you've ever been, dude. If you've ever been to Orchard Park, they go through your bag. You can't get into the stadium until they search everything. My theory is that Kim and Terry Pagula, the owners of the Bills, hand them out to fans and say, "Okay, you guys go and throw them. Here, you're going to be our dildo thrower."
They take them under the seats.
Yeah, they take them. Look what you won. You know.
You get a dildo, and you get a dildo.
You get a dildo. You get a dildo. I'm just saying because there's got to be like.
Well, you know, at NBA games where they put T-shirts over all the seats.
Yeah.
In Buffalo, they put dildos in all the seats.
Strap them. Yeah, man. It's great. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it, dude. It was like I've been a fan of this team for 35 years, and for at least 20 years, it's been freaking misery. Like the Super Bowl losses were never I was younger too when that happened, so it was never as devastating as going through the Patriot.
It was to me because I lost money all 4 years on the Bills.
I know. I apologize, man. Don't worry. I know. Wide right. We know.
I actually did root for them in all 4 Super Bowls. I bet on them in all 4 Super Bowls, and that was fool's gold at the time.
Well, yeah.
But I feel your pain.
It was, dude. It was. And I told my kid this too. Like I was like, I know that we want more. I know we want a Super Bowl, but for me as a fan, and this sounds really corny, that was my Super Bowl. That was everything. Like, yes, I want to see them hoist the Lombardi. I mean, that would just shut everybody up, and you couldn't say anything bad about the Bills ever again. But, dude,
but wait a minute. You know what? You know how ironic it is because you know how cold it was last night in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is revenge served on best?
Cold platter.
Cold.
Yeah. Yes, that's the other thing too. You never know where those dildos have been. That's why the refs were kicking it, not picking it up, right? Hey, I'm just saying, Buffalo can be a little grimy. Okay.
You know what was crazy is that in one of the memes where they show the dildo, there's a ticker on the bottom about a church, and it said that the services were all canceled for the next day. Why? Because of the dildo on the field?
Yes.
It's crazy,
it's crazy, man. And right, Katie. I mean, this was They've all bought into the system that McDermott and Bean have put together here in this franchise. There's no ego. And everybody's saying Stephon Diggs has been the greatest teammate you could ask for. Like ever. Like he was
that way in Minnesota. They said that about him in Minnesota too.
Yeah. You know, I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Buffalo. I know what these fans have been going through. And it was freaking the best way to slay the dragon, man. It was the best freaking way to put up the greatest offensive performance in the history of the game. Like, think about that. Bigger than any team in the Super Bowl era.
What the Bills
in any era, for that matter.
But what the Bills accomplished has never been done by any team ever in the NFL. It was practically a perfect game. Okay,
but it was the perfect game.
Yes.
Like I guess the only way you could do it is on that 8th possession, they scored a touchdown.
But the thing that
made clock out, you know.
But the thing that made it so satisfying is that it was against Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots, and for the first time in my life, Bill Belichick had a look on his face like he was done.
Yeah, man.
Like he just wasn't into it anymore.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be too surprised if he doesn't come back.
So here's the narrative going forward. And Bill's Mafia, Bill's Twitter are calling it the revenge tour. How would this be if you set this up like storybook? We slay the dragon in the first round. Just destroy the old nemesis. The next, we're probably, unless the Steelers pull out a miracle, we'll probably face the Chiefs in Arrowhead. Last year, AFC Championship, we lost. We go in there and we win. Then it would set up the AFC Championship if everything worked out against the Titans. We all know how much we love the Titans in Buffalo.
But wait a second, you can't guarantee that the Titans are going to beat the Bengals.
No guarantee. I'm just saying if this was the storybook, the revenge
if it worked
tour,
out that way, yeah.
And then imagine at the end of it, we face Tom Brady, the ultimate icing on the cake, and then we beat him in the Super Bowl. Like,
well, that would be your perfect Hollywood scripted scenario.
Storybook ending.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, you couldn't even write something like that.
If that happened, I don't think I'd ever watch another football game again because nothing would compare. Like I would just be like, okay.
Hey, what are you now? What are you, an NFL representative now? Liar.
Yeah. And Ken, it's fun you mentioned that. Like, Tyler Bass has been money, you know, and they're saying it's because of this jackhole freaking punter we have, because he holds the ball. And the only reason they keep him, not because he can punt, but because he can hold the ball perfectly. And they're saying that the reason why Tyler Bass missed those 2 extra points was because of the holding that Matt Hack, we call him, not Hawk, Hack, held. So that'd be interesting if that's the thing. Anyways.
Maybe you saw a dildo flying across the end zone.
I probably, yes. Yeah. I don't know, Army. I don't know. I mean, Belichick, I mean, again, the ego would come back because the narrative now is that Tom Brady made that franchise, not Bill.
Well, it's true. I said that all along.
I agree, but he's got an ego, and he'll be like, no, look, I can do it with noodle arm. Wicked piss of arm. Yeah. God,
he tried to do it, Cam Newton. That didn't work. He tried to do it, Mac Jones. That ain't working. Guess what? It was all about TB12. It had
TB12, man.
Plain and simple.
I'm trying to be like a better human being. I'm trying to follow God. I'm trying to be a good Christian, but I hate the Patriots with them.
But you see, that's not being a good Christian. That's being an adamant Buffalo fan.
I'm just saying.
Okay, and even God will forgive you for that.
I know.
Considering that Bill Belichick is the devil.
Dude, he's made a couple of deals. Well, Jesus did flip some tables, right? And the Bills flipping tables, right? I mean, just saying, God's team. Yeah, man. Dude, what a freaking night. I'm like, I'm so
wow.
happy. So,
And I'll tell you what, I was talking to John in Discord all night long during that game, and the excitement and the energy that he emoted during that entire game was second to none. I'm jealous of your fandom because, you know, my fandom pales in comparison to your love of the Bills. I mean, I love my Browns, but
Love a Bill?
we've been
Bills.
so disappointed over the last 50 years. It's become, you know, the point where, you know, I expect them to fail. So,
but dude, this is what I get you, because this is what it's been like. The only difference I think between the Bills and Cleveland, and I'm not even talking quarterback right now, is that Cleveland didn't like any of the teams in their division. The Bills' nemesis, we'd always play the Jets or the Dolphins. It was like, man, maybe in the 80s, yeah, the Dolphins were, but it was the Patriots over the past 20 years. The Browns don't, like, they have it against all of the teams in the North. It's not just one. They didn't have it. They don't have a dragon to slay. Maybe Baltimore. Maybe, but then you'd say Pittsburgh.
I want to say Pittsburgh more than Baltimore.
Right? You'd say Pittsburgh, but
at least in my mind, it's Pittsburgh more than Baltimore. Because again, I grew up in the 70s and the 80s where Pittsburgh was the nemesis.
Yeah, that's before Cleveland went to Baltimore and won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to go there, Elliot. You can shut up now. But
damn,
Pittsburgh has been the nemesis of the Browns for 40, 50 years.
Right, but I'm saying present day. Like over the past 20 years, the Bills' nemesis, even though we hate the Jets and we hate the Dolphins, you ask any Bills fans, it's the Patriots.
Dude, you don't even hate the Jets and the Dolphins because they're not even worthy of being hated.
Yeah, but even when we be all mediocre and fighting against each other, like I wanted to see Vinny Testaverde break a leg. Like, you know, I Mark Sanchez to crack his elbow somewhere. Like
all 3 teams, Buffalo, Miami, and the Jets, you guys were brothers in arms as far as the way you felt about the Patriots. Because the Patriots, their swagger and
they had cocky, cheating bastards.
Yeah.
Cheating
you know what
bastards.
I'm saying?
Yep.
And they made that division look like everybody else was beneath them. And unfortunately, you know what? Memories last a long time.
Yep.
Okay. And the memory of what they did or what Bill Belichick did for 20-something years with Tom Brady, okay, that can't. Yeah. The rooster, the chickens came home to roost, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's it.
It's because it was justifiable. It was justifiable homicide what they did to the Patriots.
I'm telling you, and I'm so happy that it ended like that, because now going forward, like the Patriots might win a game against us next season. It doesn't bother me at all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it'll suck, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, this freaking team is just annoying as hell. Like, that's what I've been thinking for the past 20 years. Now it's just like, dude, you can't, like, Ragam. That's your quarterback. Good luck with that.
Well, that's because you got the pedestal game, the ultimate game that you can always refer back to as far as when revenge was finally levied upon Bill Belichick and the Patriots.
That was it. And it was like humiliating for them.
They can never take that away from you guys.
Just if you ever need to feel generous,
I'll take a Debo. I'll take a Debo if anybody's out there.
Micah Hyde's Stan Club. Yeah, me and Katie are members, card carrying members. So there you go. I want to talk about Cleveland though, man. Like, let's be honest.
For the record, this Browns fan does not want a Baker Mayfield jersey. I'm just saying.
No, I know. Dude, I'm telling you.
Come on, man, really?
No.
Stick with your team, buddy.
Signed?
Oh, I'm going to stick with him. I don't care.
I know you are. I know you are.
I don't care if Baker's my quarterback or somebody else next year. I don't care.
Well, you're going to stick with him because you got no choice. Yeah, I mean, you stuck with Tim Couch. Come on.
And the 30 quarterbacks between him and now too. Yes, absolutely.
But see, the problem for the Browns now is that you have a unicorn, 2 potential unicorns inside of your division as quarterbacks. right? I mean, everyone will say Lamar is great, this, that, and the third. Okay, fine, give him that. He's MVP. But Joe Burrow
is going to be an issue for years to come.
Dude, he's another. Like, he's the guy that I fear most.
I think he's going to dominate that division for a while.
The Browns are undefeated against Joe Burrow. Undefeated.
That's not going to last long.
It's not going to last long. Yeah, the Patriots were undefeated against Josh the first 2 seasons, I'm pretty sure.
Enjoy it now before Cincinnati starts trouncing on the Browns.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's what's going to happen. They're only getting better. And the combination of Chase and Burrow.
Mixon.
And come on, they got Higgins. They got
Mixon.
Dude, Mixon.
They got an offense, man.
They do.
And that's what I'm worried about with the Browns. It's like Baker ain't it, and you're not going to get a quarterback in wherever you're picking.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, this year's draft is bad for quarterbacks. I mean, 2023 is different, but this year it's bad. So, I mean, they're going to.
Well, the way they performed this year was pretty bad for quarterbacks.
Well, again, I mean, I'm not saying Baker is the answer. I'm not saying Baker is the franchise of the future.
Actually, Baker's not the answer. He's the question.
Yeah, because, I mean, I still go back to the fact that he did play most of the entire season with a torn left labrum.
Will you just put that?
No, listen to me.
Will you just put that in writing in lights so we don't have to hear you say it all the time?
Bro, this is on the blockchain. Don't worry. He can never get out of this. It's there forever and ever and ever.
My opinion is that the labrum affected Baker's throwing. What's the word I'm looking for?
That peanut between his ears is what affects his game.
Well, that too. But the torn labrum affected how Baker threw the football.
Okay, so then if he knows that and he's a team player, he would have pulled himself out, gotten the surgery that he needed, so he can come back and the way he needs to.
But that's not how he's wired. That's why.
Then you know what? I don't have no fucking pity for him. How's that? Because if he's only thinking about himself, I mean, come on. The guy's been labeled a douchebag by anybody that knows him or has covered him. Okay? He's been a douchebag his entire life. And basically, it's like people said, he's like Johnny Manziel without the alcoholism. He's between the ears is what's his problem. He's got an ego the size of Lake Erie, dude. And until he gets over himself, he'll never be the team player that your organization needs. And that's what they're lacking, is a team player at the most important position of any NFL team. And Baker's too stubborn. He's too high on himself. These progressive commercials don't help him because it strokes his freaking ego. Okay? And honestly, that's just my assessment, but I'm sure there's a line of people behind me that feel the same way. Baker Mayfield is not what any NFL franchise would need to be a contender and to be the team player that championship teams need. Why is Buffalo so good? Because they're a team. They're unselfish. They play for each other, not for themselves. And that's basically what's missing in Cleveland. And as long as you got Baker at quarterback, you're going to continue to feel that and live that. It's just no two ways about it.
Dude, he looks like a punching bag right now. He's just like defeated.
Well, because he really got no ground to stand on. There's no defense for it. The guy is not mentally capable of being a team player. It's all about him. He could have easily said, you know what, for the team's sake, and so I can come back and be the contributor I need to be, I'm going to go ahead and shut myself down, get the surgery, and come back fresh start. But he can't do that. He wants to prove he's something that he's not at the moment. And again, as long as he continues with his selfish motives and selfish ways, he's never going to be any good.
I'm going to remember you said this, Elliot.
Yeah. Remember that when he's playing on another team on the bench.
I'm going to remember you said all this.
Okay, please do.
Oh, I got something I want to share with you guys, man. Sorry,
Go ahead,
one
John.
more Bills thing before.
Go right ahead, John.
Hold on, please. Just give me a second. I got to find this. Hold on. Got to share this with you. This was definitely the high. Other than who getting destroyed. Let's see if I can find this. Sorry. Give me a second.
No worries.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Okay. This is. Let me see if I can share this. Right here. Here we go. This right here is the.
Yes. I saw this, John. Yes.
Oh, I posted that on Facebook.
Right?
It's
Right?
Patrick
Magic.
Buffalo
Shirtless.
Yes.
Bro, that is our backup quarterback next year. I don't care how we get him. We're getting him. Freaking legend. Absolute legend.
Yeah, I posted that on Facebook earlier. I totally tripped out, dude, when I saw that picture.
Fitz magic, man.
Fitzmagic will always love Buffalo. Buffalo is probably his favorite time in the NFL, as far as I'm concerned. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Hey, didn't he play for every team in the AFC East?
Except for New England. He never played for New England.
No, he played for New England. Yeah, he did.
I
Oh, yeah,
remember.
that's what he did.
He played for every team. Why is that echo? Echo.
Is it me?
I think so.
No.
I don't know. Hello. No, you're good. You're good. Oh my gosh. That was awful. Frickin' Kansas City. Eating that offense, that defense, man. Echo.
Well, hey, Ken, didn't you say he was the one that planted the flag in where was it? In Columbus? Tell us the plant the flag story there, Ken.
What happened to Scott? You got a tinkle or what?
No, he has to go white.
Tinkle. I had to tinkle. Sorry, guys.
You had to
okay.
tinkle?
Yes.
I thought you had to go get a tissue to,
No, I mean, and Elliot, Baker planted the Oklahoma University flag in the middle of the horseshoe field at the 50-yard line when Oklahoma beat Ohio State in whatever it was, whatever season was the first game of the season. As a collegiate, yes. That when Oklahoma beat Ohio State, that is.
And his ego is what? Overblown, basically. You see, those are the kinds of things. I mean, he didn't have an alcohol issue in college. He had an ego issue. And that's why everybody rags on him. It's not because he might not be able to be a decent quarterback someday. It's because his ego won't allow him to be anything more than what he is, which right now is not good enough.
Am I the only one who's surprised at 0-0 with the first quarter ending in Kansas City?
No, because the Steelers have defense. If they don't have
Steelers
anything else, they got defense.
Yeah. I like Army. It's like I would rather face I want the Bengals in Orchard Park, but that team has
He's on a
so many
revenge tour.
similarities to Buffalo. They scare me a little bit more than KC. You know what you're getting with KC, right?
Plus, he's on a revenge tour.
And I'm on a revenge tour.
He wants to slay all the teams that did him wrong in the past.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though we beat the piss out of them this year, but whatever.
You lost to Tennessee, though.
A little bit of non-sports news. My favorite over the past 6 years or so, my favorite science fiction show has ended this past weekend. So now I've got to read the books if I want to follow in to what goes on after, because they've stopped the series. But I went and got the new Expanse novel today to follow up. So this was on special for $9 at my local bookstore. So there you go. Not bad, right?
You guys, have you watched the Boba Fett series?
Of course.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's good. It's great. The whole episode they did with the Sand People was freaking amazing.
Yes.
It was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing.
Agreed.
Really, really good. Yep. Yeah, man. It was great, man. I mean, there's a lot of good shows coming out. Moon Knight's coming out too. They should do the trailers coming out tomorrow on the football game, so that'll be fun.
They got an Obi-Wan series coming up as well.
Yep.
I really enjoyed the Hawkeye series. That was really good.
Hawkeye was great. Yeah, really,
I
really
love
good.
the Hawkeye series.
Yeah, man.
So,
It's good stuff, man. Lots of good stuff. I know it's only sports, and but we used to do this in the tradition of our fallen Minnesota Vikings fan. I don't know where he is these days, but I hope he's doing well. He used to talk all the nerd stuff, so it's good. It's good.
Yeah, we do a lot of nerd stuff outside of football. We do a lot of movie stuff, and we are nerds on movies as well.
Absolutely.
By the way, if I could slip something in real quick, I had a bad week. Not because of anything health wise. I mean, I still have a few issues, but I can deal with those. But my efforts to return to school were derailed.
Why?
Because the course I wanted to take had a couple of prerequisites that I didn't want to have to take, which was writing and reading. Okay. And I wasn't about to foot the bill for prerequisites. I just wanted to get into a written communications class. So I went and took the placement test, and my dreams were crushed by 1 point.
Oh, shit, Elliot.
I did not qualify on the reading by 1 point.
Shit.
And so that basically nullified my opportunity to get into that written communications class without having to take the prerequisite reading class.
Are you going to take the prerequisite or no?
Well, I took it already, and now I can't take it again until May.
All right. So your dreams aren't totally crushed. You still got a chance.
They are suspended, but you know what? The more time that goes on, I don't get any younger. And to have this kind of a blow at this point, it only makes it seem like the goal is further and further away now.
Right. Yeah. And
I can't even see it right now.
Right. And that sucks, man. I'm sorry.
So
that really sucks.
It is what it is, man. Politics is politics.
Yep.
I mean, they could have easily said, at 1 point, no problem, we'll let you through. But hey, you know what? I never liked reading. I like it less now. Because to me, reading, when they give you these placement tests, a lot of the passages that you read and then the multiple choice answers that they put up for you to pick, I think are very subjective. You could get down to about 2 of them, and then to me, it's a coin flip. So again, I missed it by a point. So be it.
Yeah, but when you get knocked off the horse, Elliot, you got to get back on it. So don't.
Well,
don't
I can't get back on it until May.
Then get back on it in May.
In the meantime, I guess I'll study how to read.
There you go. Ken brings up a question. Has anybody seen the Kurt Warner movie?
No, I want to. American Underdog, by the way. That's the name of the movie.
Yeah. I've heard mixed reviews. I do want to see it, but I'll wait until it comes out in streaming services, one of the streaming services, before I watch it. Because it was only available in the theater, so I'm not gonna go to the theater. So.
Well, I think I'm gonna go because I have that Regal pass, that unlimited Regal.
Yeah.
Where I only pay 54 cents to watch any movie I want all month long. Any movies, you know what I'm saying? So I want to sneak in there and get to watch it. Maybe I'll do it this week.
I really want to see. I don't know if you guys seen it. They want to watch the new Spider-Man, but I haven't seen it yet either.
Awesome, dude! Best Marvel movie ever made. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah, apparently it's really good. So
the best.
Yeah,
I'm not saying the best Spider-Man. The best Marvel movie ever made.
I watched Eternals. That's what I watched last week.
Not good. No.
I mean, it's
anything
not
right
as
now is gonna
horrible.
pale.
It's not as horrible as everyone said it is, but it's just if you're like it was supposed to be the new Avengers and stuff like that, it was not even close.
Well, they had a tough act to follow with Spider-Man, dude.
Yeah,
Spider-Man right now, you don't even want to put out another Marvel movie right now. So
Tom Holland is gold right now. He really is.
Yeah. Oh well, I did my best.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up for this week. It's just about 9:00. John, thank you for all the Bills propaganda. It was a great. The content was phenomenal. We loved every minute of it.
I think the overall passion of everyone on the show tonight was great.
Yes, absolutely. It was a great show. Thanks everybody for showing up. We appreciate it.
And can I sing "Na Na Na Na" for the Cowboys real quick?
No.
I don't need to plug my ears anymore. I don't need to plug my ears anymore.
That's true, because now comes the clean version of the outro.
That's right.
The radio version.
Yes, the PG version, absolutely.
I like it.
So on behalf of my co-hosts, Mr. Big E, Elliot Lamba, Mr. John G. Olson, and Ken, I hope you feel better. And I hope
Hope you feel better.
And I hope you get your technical issues fixed out for next week. And on behalf of all these co-hosts and the sports nerds, we're out of here till next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. We'll be talking divisional playoffs next week. Teams to be determined at this point as far as who's playing who. And when that note, Elliot, please play that new outro that we love so much now.
You got it, man. There it comes.
You got it, man. Dun, 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 dun.
No, hang on.
That's the intro, not the outro.
Well,
That's
there you
the
have
intro
it, Nerd Nation.
first.
Another Sunday episode of the Sports Nerd Show in the books, and we are still alive to tell about it. Now, on behalf of our host, Scott, the Sports Nerd Right, and his co-host, John Olson, Ken Coslow, our two lovable members in the Ramp Pack, and yes, me, Big E, the entire pack would once again like to thank you all for participating with us in the best 90 minutes of sports smack talk on the web today. So until next Sunday night, dear nation, we would like to leave you with a quick PSA. Please stay safe. Please practice social distancing. And for heaven's sake, please wear a damn mask. You all just got hit with a pack rant from the Rant Pack. And with that, fellas, we are out.
Go Bills!
Niners.